Row 12, window seat. The gate not open, but the feet. Overhead the board still says on time. The coffee cold from the third time in line. Check the gate 3 times on the way down the hall. The particular hum of people about to fall into somewhere else. The charging cable crowd. Everyone quiet in an airport waiting loud. Almost there, the number in the air. One announcement and the rest is stairs. Gate B7 calling my road. Gate B7, that's the only thing I know. Gate B7, the line moving right. Gate B7, I'm already in flight. I'm already in flight. The woman next to me is doing breathing things. The man across is typing like his life has wings. I got nothing left to check and nowhere left to be except the particular freedom of the seat in row 3. Nobody knows the version of me landing over there. That's the only kind of leaving that feels fair. Almost there, the number in the air. One announcement and the rest is stairs. Gate B7 calling my road. Gate B7, that's the only thing I know. Gate B7, the line moving right. Gate B7, I'm already in flight. There's a thing that happens in the jetway between the terminal behind and the cabin unseen. The narrow corridor that goes from here to there, where you neither arrived nor departed anywhere. This is the surgery, the 20 seconds through, where the person going is no longer who you were at the gate. You're the person arriving now. Gate B7 showed me this somehow. Gate B7, I let go of the ground. Gate B7, best thing I've ever found. Gate B7, the road, the seat, the sky. Gate B7, I finally know why. Gate B7, calling and I ran. Gate B7, this was always the plan. Gate B7, the gate behind me, the cabin ahead. Gate B7 already said everything I needed to hear.
Windows down, the last exit sign. The city not knowing I was done with this time. Yeah. Mm. 40 minutes out and the skyline gave up. The building's thinning into the kind of luck that only distance makes. The particular ease of passing through the edge of what used to be. Everything familiar now, the road wider, the shoulders in the seat a degree lighter. The first hour out does something to the jaw. Releases something I forgot I'd stored. Something carried since the last time I left. Something the address book never addressed. First hour out, the city getting small. First hour out, I don't miss it at all. First hour out, the road doing the work. First hour out, something leaving, something first. Coffee from the last gas station going warm. The radio finding something different from the norm. A song I didn't know but the body understood. The window showing me the things that it always could. If I just left the particular green, or the outside of everything I've been between. The first hour out does something to the jaw. Releases something I forgot I'd stored. Something carried since the last time something the address book never addressed. First hour out, the city getting small. First hour out, I don't miss it at all. First hour out, the road doing the work. First hour out, something leaving, something first. There's a version of yourself that only exists on the road. The one that doesn't answer for the weight or the load of the accumulated ordinary, the landlocked routine. The first hour out is the surgery between the person who stayed too long and the one who remembers how it feels to be built out of open air and embers and light the road ahead with no appointment in it. The first hour out, I was born in this minute. The first hour out, I can't feel the city. First hour out, and it doesn't seem a pity. The road and the sky. First hour out, I finally said goodbye. First hour out, the person in the mirror. First hour out, it's never been this clearer. First hour out, this is who I am. First hour out, was always the plan. The last familiar sign already behind. The first hour out, the best state of mind. The road, the green, the version of me I've always been.
Bag by the door, shoes already tied. Something in the chest that can't decide. Set 3 alarms and they all feel the same. The room too loud with the quiet of a thing you can't name. Check the reservation for the 5th time tonight. Everything confirmed but the body not right. We're staying, the legs already know the route. The mind that last to figure what the body's about. The ticket's real, the morning's coming in. Something is already leaving from inside the skin. The night before gone, already on my way. The night before gone, the room can't make me stay. Night before gone, the bag, the door, the light. Night before gone, too awake to call it night. The map pulled up and I'm not even there. The coffee ready for an hour, I won't care about the usual. The inbox, the routine, the particular silence of the in-between. What I was and where I'm going in the morning. The night before gone is its own kind of warning. The ticket's real, the morning's coming in. Something is already leaving from inside the skin. The night before gone, already on my way. The night before gone, the room can't make me stay. Night before gone, the bag, the door, the light. Night before gone, too awake to call it night. Every version of myself that stayed too long in the same 4 walls, the same commute, the same response to the same question. How are you? Fine. Tonight I'm not fine in the best possible way. Something rearranged in the geography of the spine. The body already on the road before the sun. The night before gone is the best night I've ever done. The night before gone, I already left. The night before gone, the night before gone, the best kind of theft. Night before gone, the morning arriving fast. The best sleep I've never had. The bag by the door, the 3 alarms set. The night before gone, the best I could get. nobody here. The street to myself, the whole atmosphere. The cafe half-staffed and the owner pleased to see somebody who came when they were let to be themselves without the crush of the August crowd. The off-season version speaks without loud, and you get the quiet that the listing never shows. The place when nobody but the place just goes. The tourist version of the place is not the place. The off-season is where the actual shows its face. Off-season, the street is mine. Off-season, takes its time. Off-season, nobody performing for. Off-season, this is what the place is for. The beach without the towels and the chairs, the promenade with just the local stares of people doing what they do when August leaves. The off-season is what the town believes about itself, not what it puts in the brochure. The off-season is where the honest things occur. The tourist version of the place is not the place. The off-season is where the actual shows its face. Off-season, the street is mine. Off-season, takes its time. Off-season, nobody performing for. Off-season, this is what the place is for. Travel is not the season and the crowd. Travel is the version underneath the loud. The off-season traveler gets the actual thing, the closed up shops and the quiet and the ring of the particular sound a place makes when it breathes without an audience. Just the stone, the trees, the owner who has time to tell you what it was before the season came and made it what it does. Off-season, I found the real version. Off-season, no tourist immersion. Off-season, the street and the actual air. Off-season, only me there. Off-season, the beach and the stone. Off-season, the best kind of alone. Off-season, the place as it is. Off-season, everything is the beach, the stone, the off-season. Alone, the best kind, the real kind, the version that's mine. One bag overhead, baggage claim, someone else's dread. Wheels up and the bag already in the bin above. The particular smug of the carry-on love. Everybody else doing the check bag shuffle. I'm the one who never had to hustle past the belt that circles 20 minutes round. Carry on only, I'm already ground bound. The baggage claim is someone else's. I already have my bag. The only thing I'm carrying is nothing but the drag. Carry on only, walking straight through. Carry on only, the exit in view. Carry on only, nobody waiting at the belt. Carry on only, best decision I ever felt. The discipline of the carry-on taught me something real about the difference between the want and the feel of needing everything. You don't, you really don't. The carry-on only person goes and everyone else won't move as fast or feel as light or hit the taxi first. The carry-on only life is how you quench the thirst. The baggage claim is someone else's. I already have my bag. The only thing I'm carrying is nothing but the drag. Carry on only, walking straight through. Carry on only, the exit in view. Carry on only, nobody waiting at the belt. Carry on only, best decision I ever felt. There's a version of the life that needs the extra case. For every what if scenario in every possible place. The carry on only life said, pick the essentials, and everything else is just additional credentials for the person you thought you'd be, not the one who went. The carry on only trip is the one that's meant for the version of yourself that already knows what they need and where it all goes. Carry on only. Walking straight through. Carry on only. Nothing I lose. Carry on only. The taxi already there. Carry on only. Already in the air of the city while they wait for the bell. Carry on only. Best decision I felt. The belt still turning somebody else's bag. Still churning my mind. Already here. Carry on only. Yeah.
The passport, the stamps, the proof of all the camps I broke from. Page 4 has the one from the first time alone. The ink a little lighter, didn't quite feel at home. Page 7 has the stamp I got after the split, when the trip was the thing that held the pieces fit. Each stamp a decision, each border a choice. Each entry stamp is where I found a different voice. The passport knows more about me than most people I've told. It's been through every version of the story being sold. What the passport knows, the stamps and the dates. What the passport knows, the fears and the fates. Passport knows, the courage it required. Passport knows, what it was that I desired. Page 12 has the one I almost didn't take. The trip I booked in the aftermath of the heartbreak that healed itself across 3 different countries. The passport knows the ones that weren't luxuries but necessities. The trips that were the therapy when everything at home became a surgery. The passport knows more about me than most people I've told. It's been through every version of the story being sold. What the passport knows, the stamps and the dates. What the passport knows, the fears and the fates. Passport knows, the courage it required. Passport knows, what it was that I desired. The passport is the autobiography that tells it only in location, not the reason and not the devastation that preceded every border crossing. Not the heartbreak and the cost of the exhausting year before the trip, just the stamp and the date. The passport keeps the fact and not the weight of what it took to get there. But I know the passport is the proof of every time I chose to go, when staying would have been so much easier. What the passport knows, I finally read it. What the passport knows, now I believe it. Passport knows, every time I was brave. Passport knows, every page that I gave. What the passport knows is more than the trip. What the passport knows is the strength of the grip I kept on myself through every stamp. What the passport knows, I was never damned with defeat. I stamped my way through. The passport, the stamps, the proof of every camp I broke from and built. Every country I've been, every border I've felt. One more block, the hotel back there, but the street ahead too good not to care. Said I'd head back at 10, it's 20 past. The kind of city walking where the time goes fast. Down streets I hadn't planned and wouldn't find again. The one more street philosophy beginning when the turn that looked interesting turned out to be the best street in a city that had more for me. The hotel could wait, the street was right there. One more block is never just one more block, I swear. One more street, and then one more again. One more street, and then around the bend. One more street, the city's saying yes. One more street, I'll stop, but not just yet. Midnight and I'm 3 hours past the planned return. Every street a chapter that I needed to earn. The particular square that nobody put in the guide. The bakery closing up that let me wait inside. The old man with the card who sold me something sweet. One more street, the city gave me the complete. The hotel could wait, the street was right there. One more block is never just one more block, I swear. One more street, and then one more again. One more street, and then around the bend. One more street, the city's saying yes. One more street, I'll stop, but not just yet. The one more street philosophy is not about the destination. It's about the permission to keep going without the calculation of return. The wandering is the thing the schedule hates, but the wandering is where the trip accumulates. It's best material, the unplanned and the found. The old man and the bakery and the sound of the particular square at midnight in this city. One more street and not a drop of pity. 2 hours later back, one more street, the city gave me that. One more street, the square, the man, the sweet. One more street, the city and the beat of walking without purpose, just the joy. One more street, the best possible employ of a night in a city that's set confined. One more street, one more of any kind. The hotel, feet still going. One more street, even in the dream. One more everything. One more day, that's all. The return ticket can wait for the call. Woke up to the city doing what it does at 9. The coffee better here and the light through the blind felt different than the light that hits the usual wall. Check the return and put the phone face down in the hall. Something said not yet, the body hadn't finished the particular rest that only travel has distinguished. The schedule was a guess I made in another mood. The person booking flights didn't know this view. Checked out early from the plan I made. Checked out early from the life that stayed. Checked out early, one more day won't break. Checked out early, that's the only choice to take. Called the front desk with the smallest kind of guilt, the kind that dissolves when the extra hours built into the morning and the market down the block. The version of myself that doesn't watch the clock said stay, and so I stayed, and so the city showed the things it only gives the people off the road. The schedule was a guess I made in another mood. The person booking flights didn't know this view. Checked out early from the plan I made. Checked out early. From the life that stayed. Checked out early. One more day won't break. Checked out early. That's the only choice to take. Every trip I've taken ended when it had to. Every version of me booked the flight that grabbed you by the collar, back to what you're used to, back before the rest of it could come through. But this time something in me filed the extension. One more day and no particular intention, just the city and the coffee and the window. Everything the scheduled life won't give you. Checked out early. From the ordinary, early. Nothing is contrary, early. From the version I was, early. Staying just because, early. This is what I needed, early. Every day completed. One more day. The city, the window, the light. Checked out early from everything tight. Not the chain, not the airport cup. The real thing, setting up. Found it 2 blocks from the hotel past the square. The kind of place with no sign in English there. Pointed at the thing the person next to me had got. The local coffee came, the local coffee hit the spot in the way that nothing at the airport ever did. The real thing was where the actual trip was hid. The tourist version of the city has a Starbucks on the corner. The local version has this, and I ordered like I'd been here. First local coffee, this is the trip beginning. First local coffee, this is the actual winning. First local coffee, the cup and the square. First local coffee, I finally got there. The owner didn't ask where I was from, just made the coffee like the question was dumb, because it was, the coffee was the language, and I spoke it with the cup and the sandwich, and the local bread with the local thing inside. The first local coffee's where the tourists died. The tourist version of the city has a Starbucks on the corner. The local version has this, and I ordered like I'd been here. First local coffee, this is the trip beginning. First local coffee, this is the actual winning. First local coffee, the cup and the square. First local coffee, I finally got there. You can spend the whole trip in the tourist layer, never going past the English-speaking prayer of the menu with the photographs. The first local coffee is the path out of the tourist into the actual place. The owner's neutral, you're just another face, which is exactly what you came here to be. The first local coffee made me local free. First local coffee, I'm in the actual city. First local coffee, nothing pretty, fight for me, just the real cup and the seat. First local coffee, the local and the street. First local coffee, the trip is really here. First local coffee, the best thing all year. The cup, the square, the coffee that was there before the tourists and after. The first local coffee, the real chapter. Everyone leaving, nobody's staying. The lounge between the going and the saying. The woman with the carry-on and no check bag has done this more than me. I see it in a drag of the handle. Practice, automatic clean, the particular efficiency of the frequent flyer who has nothing left to figure out except which gate and which direction, no doubt. Every person here is between two versions of the life they left and the life that's certain to be different. The departure lounge is where the transition does its work. Departure lounge philosophy. Everybody leaving. Departure lounge philosophy. Everybody believing. Departure lounge philosophy. The between is the thing. Departure lounge philosophy. Hear it ring. The kid asleep across two plastic chairs. The business class that doesn't catch the stairs. The honeymooners with the matching brand new bags. The solo one who travels and who never brags. Just reads, just waits, just moves when called. The departure lounge contains them all. Every person here is between two versions of the life they left and the life that's certain to be different. The departure lounge is where the transition does its work. Departure lounge philosophy. Everybody leaving. Departure lounge philosophy. Everybody believing. Departure lounge philosophy. The between is the thing. Departure lounge philosophy. Hear it ring. The departure lounge is the truest room in any building. It's the one where nobody is performing or shielding the version of themselves that plays for the familiar crowd. Nobody here knows you, so nobody's loud with expectation. Just the gate number and the seat. The departure lounge is where the real people meet. The unguarded versions, tired, excited, scared. The departure lounge is the most honest room shared. Departure lounge philosophy. I watch them all go. Departure lounge philosophy. The things that I know. Departure lounge philosophy. The between is the gift. Departure lounge philosophy. The soul getting a lift. Departure lounge philosophy. Nobody performing. Departure lounge philosophy. Everyone transforming. The gate, the call, the departure lounge. Before they become whoever they'll be. The departure lounge finally set me free.
Fog, the mountain, the nothing, but something. Before the visible, before the shape, before the mountain gave the eye its landscape. Just the white of the morning doing what it does. Before the definite, the particular fuzz of the almost there. And in the fog I found the mountain speaking in a different kind of sound. The fog removes the obvious and leaves the actual. The foggy mountain morning is the only contractual version of the plays without the performance. Foggy mountain morning, nothing to see. Foggy mountain morning, everything to be. Foggy mountain morning, the white and the stone. Foggy mountain morning, the best kind of known. bird somewhere insisting through the white. The tree at the edge appearing and then right back into the cloud. The particular game of the visible and invisible, the same. Mountain different in the fog, more honest. The foggy mountain morning is the promise. The fog removes the obvious and leaves the actual. The foggy mountain morning is the only contractual version of the place without the performance. Foggy mountain morning, nothing to see. Foggy mountain morning, everything to be. Foggy mountain morning, the white and the stone. Foggy mountain morning, the best kind of known. Postcard version. The fog is where the mountain goes to rehearse its actual nature. No audience required, just the cloud and the stone and the tired eye that finally stopped trying to see and started feeling what the mountain could be. The foggy mountain morning is the gift of the view without the view, the particular lift. Foggy mountain morning, I finally saw. Foggy mountain morning, without the law of the visible, just the feel and the white. Foggy mountain morning, the most honest light. Foggy mountain morning, stone and the bird. Foggy mountain morning, the best thing I heard. The fog lifting slowly, the mountain appearing, the foggy morning already the best, already clear. Midnight, the city below, the room just mine, the only thing I know. The bed made in a way that means it's yours. The pillow stacked the way you always thought was more than necessary. And tonight they're all for me. No negotiation on the temperature or the TV. The window shows the city doing what it does at 12. Everything I need is on this shelf. The midnight used to feel like something to survive. The midnight in the hotel room feels alive with a different kind of company, just mine. The midnight in the hotel room feels fine. Hotel room at midnight, just the hum below. Hotel room at midnight, everything I know. Hotel room at midnight, the city in the dark. Hotel room at midnight, the quiet and the spark. The quiet and the spark. The city making all its particular sounds. The siren in the distance, something rounds into white noise. And me inside the white of the room that doesn't know my usual night. Just the stranger in the bed, and I'm the stranger. The midnight in the hotel room, no danger. The midnight used to feel like something to survive. The midnight in the hotel room feels alive with a different kind of company, just mine. The midnight in the hotel room feels fine. Hotel room at midnight, just the hum below. Hotel room at midnight, everything I know. Hotel room at midnight, the city in the dark. Hotel room at midnight, the quiet and the spark. stillness and the empty that the busy never gives. The hotel room at midnight's where the full self lives. Without the roles and without the audience, just the room, the hum, the midnight in obedience to nothing, just itself, just you inside. The hotel room at midnight is where I finally try being only me, with no performance running. The midnight in the hotel room, nothing coming. Hotel room at midnight, I was all there. Hotel room at midnight, the city, the air. Hotel room at midnight, the hum and the dark. Hotel room at midnight, I made my mark. Hotel room at midnight, the pillows on mine. Hotel room at midnight, finally found. Hotel room at midnight, the best sleep of all. Hotel room at midnight, heard the whole call. The city below, the midnight, the slow descent into the best hotel room at midnight. Rest. New street, new block, the face in the map nobody took. Nobody here knows the version I've been running. The name without the context is the thing that's coming clean. Nobody knows the story they're correcting. Just a person standing here with nothing worth protecting. From the way to being known, the particular curse of every room already knowing the rehearsed coordinates, the map starting over. The address just numbers, no history on the shoulder. New coordinates, nobody knows my name. New coordinates, I'm not who I came. New coordinates, this corner in the block. New coordinates, nothing here to unlock. The coffee from the place that doesn't know my order. The street that has no memory of the person shorter than the one I've grown to be in all the familiar rooms. New coordinates is where the whole thing resumes, without the accumulation of the years of being placed in someone else's understanding of my fate. New coordinates, the map starting over. The address just numbers, no history on the shoulder. New coordinates, nobody knows my name. New coordinates, I'm not who I came. New coordinates, the corner and the block. New coordinates, nothing here to unlock. There is a thing that only strangers give you, and familiar places never will. The absence of assumption, the particular thrill of being just a person on the street, without the backstory attached to every beat of who you are to everyone who thinks they know. The new coordinates is where you get to show yourself to yourself. No audience required, just the unfamiliar corner and the thing inside that's tired of being understood. New coordinates, I found my own name. New coordinates, nothing is the same. New coordinates, the corner and the block. New coordinates, I finally unlocked. Coordinates, nobody knows the old. New coordinates, just the story being told. New coordinates, this is the beginning. New coordinates, I came here winning. New street, new block, the face in the map finally took. 3 a.m. Wrong city. Wide awake, the time zone pity. The body thinks it's afternoon, but the clock says 3. The ceiling of the hotel room, the only thing I see, and the particular honesty that comes with the wrong hour, when the usual filters go soft and lose their power. I thought of things I don't think in the daylight. The jet lag made me honest at 3 tonight. 3 a.m. in the wrong time zone is where the truest version of the letter gets written, where the daylight version of the armor's armor's gone. Jet lag, love letter, 3 a.m. and true. Jet lag, love letter, writing it to you. Jet lag, love letter, the wrong city ride. Jet lag, love letter, the most honest night. I wrote the things I've been approximating in the daylight with the usual hesitating. 3 a.m. and 6 time zones from the careful version of the things I meant. The jet lag makes immersion in the actual feeling unavoidable. The jet lag love letter is the most quotable. 3 a.m. in the wrong time zone is where the truest version of the letter gets written, where the daylight version of the armor's gone. Jet lag, love letter, 3 a.m. and true. Jet lag, love letter, writing it to you. Jet lag, love letter, the wrong city ride. Jet lag, love letter, the most honest night. Jet lag is the gift of the unguarded. The 3 a.m. is where the honest started. In me the trip had loosened something up. The distance from the usual filled the cup with something else, the actual feeling that the daylight kept on quietly concealing. The jet lag love letter is the realest thing I've sent. 3 a.m. in the wrong time zone. That's what it meant. Jet lag, love letter, I sent a jet lag, love letter. I meant a jet lag, love letter. 3 a.m. no filter. Jet lag, love letter. Everything the guilt for not saying said. Finally at 3, jet lag, love letter. The trip set me free. 3 a.m. the wrong city, the right thing said. The jet lag, the letter, the most honest I've been. First breath off the plane, the air not the same. Nobody told me what the city smells like at 8. The specific compound of the street and the gate. The coffee from the first cart before the taxi. The bread from somewhere down the block that passes through the open window of whatever this is. The map had none of this. The map is his. The map can tell you where the street ends. Can't tell you what the street defends. It's right to smell like only the nose follows where the actual place goes. Maps don't smell like this. The nose is the guide. Maps don't smell like this. The actual inside. Maps don't smell the bread and the air. Maps don't smell like this. I'm finally there. The particular warmth of the stone in the morning. The diesel and the flower stalk providing warning that the mark is running 2 blocks up ahead. The smell before the sight. It's always the bread and the coffee, and there's something underneath. The maps don't carry any of this beneath. The map can tell you where the street ends. Can't tell you what the street defends. It's right to smell like only the nose follows where the actual place goes. Maps don't smell like this. The nose is the guide. Maps don't smell like this. The actual inside. Maps don't smell the bread and the air. Maps don't smell like this. I'm finally there. Everything the algorithm optimized was the route to the destination, prized for efficiency. But the algorithm never knew what the first breath of the city does to you. Before the sight, before the sound, before the touch, the nose arrives first. And it tells you much more than the star rating and the top review. The maps don't smell the actual do. Maps don't smell like this. The nose arrived first. Oh, maps don't smell like this. The best kind of thirst. Oh, maps don't smell the bread and the stone. Maps don't smell like this. I'm finally home. Maps don't smell like this. The air in the gate. Maps don't smell like this. Maps don't smell like this. Nothing is great. Maps don't smell. Oh, maps don't smell. The nose already knew. Maps don't smell like this, but the city does. True. The bread, the air, the map, never there. The nose already arrived. The maps don't smell like being alive. Table for one, the menu in both hands. The waiter not surprised, the way I thought he'd stand. First time the table was only mine to fill. No consultation on the order, just the will to get the thing I wanted without the compromise. The pasta and the bread and the surprise of how good it is to want and then to take, without the half portions that two opinions make. The table used to feel like something to explain. Now it feels like something to reclaim. Solo table for one, the whole menu mine. Solo table for one, taking my time. Solo table for one, the waiter not hovering. Solo table for one, the whole room discovering. The whole room discovering. The couple next to me with nothing left to say. The group across too loud for a Tuesday. And me with just the bread and the particular piece of having no agenda and no expectation. Lease on the evening, just the plate and the good chair. The kind of company that's only ever there. The table used to feel like something to explain. Now it feels like something to reclaim. Solo table for one, the whole menu mine. Solo table for one, taking my time. Solo table for one, the waiter not hovering. Solo table for one, the whole room discovering. There's a loneliness they told me I would feel, sitting by myself in a room that's very real and full of other people doing the couple thing. But the table for one has a different kind of ring than the empty chair across. It's not about the missing, it's about the full plate and the self that isn't dismissing its own hunger anymore. The solo table is the practice of knowing what you want without the other axis. Solo table for one, I sat in the center. Solo table for one, let the whole thing enter. Table for the pasta, the bread. Solo table for everything she said. Solo table for the waiter just smiled. Solo table I ate like I was wow. Solo table the best seat in the place. Solo table I finally found my face. The table, the bread, the version of me that finally fed herself first. First.
Lost the map on the street, didn't belong. Yeah. 3 wrong turns from where I was supposed to be. The phone dead and the language not the one for me. The particular helplessness of the lost and the foreign. The tourist without the buffer. The glory of the plane collapsed into the actual street. And then the woman with the umbrella on her feet. She didn't know me, I didn't know her. She walked me to the door of the place I was after without being asked. Kindness of strangers abroad. The door and the walk. Kindness of strangers abroad. Nobody talks the same language, but it doesn't need a word. Kindness of strangers abroad. The best thing I heard. She pointed and she walked and she waited till I found the number on the door and the understanding sound. I made the thank you in her language wrong, but earnest, and she smiled and was already gone back into the life I'd briefly intersected. The kindness of strangers abroad, unexpected. She didn't know me, I didn't know her. She walked me to the door of the place I was after without being asked. Kindness of strangers abroad. The door and the walk. Kindness of strangers abroad. Nobody talks the same language, but it doesn't need a word. Kindness of strangers abroad. The best thing I heard. Yeah, yeah. Travel teaches you about the baseline kindness, that people extend the lost things in the blindness of the foreign. You rely on the goodwill of the stranger, and the stranger comes through every time. The danger is assuming the world is the worst before it shows you. The woman with the umbrella, the world just chose you for the kindness you forgot and that strangers give. The kindness of strangers abroad is how I learned to live. Kindness of strangers abroad. She walked me there. Kindness of strangers abroad. Without any care for recognition, just the door and the right street. Kindness of strangers abroad. The whole world in that feed. Kindness of strangers abroad. No language you require. Kindness of strangers abroad. The thing I most admire about the trip, not the monument or the view. Kindness of strangers abroad. Just the walk she gave me through the door, the street, the woman already gone. The kindness of strangers abroad, carrying on.
7 a.m. The stars going up. The market not ready for anyone but us. Yeah. The fish arrived before the tourists knew the place existed. The bread came out of somewhere that the tour guide never listed. A woman argued prices with the man who'd heard it all. The particular physics of the local market call. And I was in it, not the audience, the flow. The market didn't know me, so the market let me go. The tourist gets the performance version. The early morning gets the actual person. 7 a.m. at the market, nobody performing. 7 a.m. at the market, everything just forming. The local market hour, 7 in the live. The local market hour, how the actual thrives. Local market hour, the bread and the fish. Local market hour, everything I wished. Pointed at the red thing without knowing its name. The vendor didn't hesitate. The vendor played the game of selling. Put it in my bag with something else. The local market hours, when the city reveals itself. Without the caption, just the price and the produce. The local market hours is where the actual use of being there becomes apparent, not the monument. The tourist gets the performance version. The early morning gets the actual person. 7 a.m. at the market, nobody performing. 7 a.m. at the market, everything just forming. The local market hour, 7 in the live. The local market hour, how the actual the fish. Local market hour, everything I wish. Someone asked me something in the language I don't have. I answer with the gesture and the laugh. The transaction completed, both sides satisfied. The local market hours where the tourist died, and me replaced by someone briefly local. Someone using eyes and hands and something vocal that doesn't require translation, just intention. The local market hour, the best invention. The local market hour, I was finally there. The local market hour, breathing actual air. Local market hour, the bag with the red thing. Local market hour, hear the market sing. Local market hour, nobody knew my name. Local market hour, that's exactly the game. Local market hour, 7 ain't complete. Local market hour, the whole trip in the street. The stalls, the bread, the red thing in the bag. The local market hour, the best thing I've had. The sunset, the city I chose, the right choice, everybody knows. I picked the city off a list I kept for years, the kind of list that sits behind the schedule and the fears of the not yet and the maybe and the one day when. I finally said the one day when is actually when, and booked the city that I quietly wanted. The sundown in the city I chose, unhaunted. The sundown lands the same in any city, but it lands differently in the one you chose with your own hands. Sundown in a city I chose, it's right. Sundown in a city I chose, the light. Sundown in a city I chose, confirms. Sundown in a city I chose, the terms of the decision that I made alone. The light going gold the way it does at 7. The particular orange that precedes the heaven blue of the after, and I'm in the square that I found by accident on the second day there. The sundown happening to me personally. The city I chose, repaying the person who agreed to be. The sundown lands the same in any city, but it lands differently in the one you chose with your own hands. Sundown in the city I chose, it's right. Sundown in the city, sundown in the city I chose, the light. Sundown in the city I chose, confirms. Sundown in the city I chose, the terms of the decision that I made alone. The city you're assigned is one thing, the city you chose is entirely another. The sundown in the chosen city is the evidence. The orange light is the consequence of the decision. The universe is receipt. The sundown in the city I chose is complete. Proof that I was right to finally go. The light is just the light, but the light says so. Sundown in the city I chose, confirm. Sundown in the city I chose, sundown in the city I chose, everything earned. Sundown in the city I chose, the square. Sundown in the city I chose, I was there. Sundown in the city I chose, the orange and the right. Sundown city I chose, in the city I chose, the best light of the whole decision, the whole year. Sundown in a city I chose, I'm here. The orange, the square, the city still there. The sundown I chose. best light I know.
"12 hours between flights, the airport, or the city lights." Yeah. 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 12 hours at the airport or 12 hours in the city. The math was easy and the choice wasn't pretty complex. It was obvious, I grabbed the Metro card. The layover became the trip that wasn't on the card, but earned itself a chapter, nobody playing. A long layover, just the city in my hand. The schedule said the terminal, the body said the street. The 12 hours in the city is the best thing we can meet. The long layover, I took the city. The long layover, wasn't it a pity? Long layover, that I almost stayed inside. Long layover, the city was the ride. Yeah. 5 hours in and I had a favorite block, the coffee place that opened at around the clock. The particular square that caught the afternoon, the way the city gave itself the whole room of a Tuesday that nobody knew I was in. The long layover, the best kind of win. The schedule said the terminal, the body said the street. The 12 hours in the city is the best thing we could meet. The long layover, I took the city. The long layover, wasn't it a pity? Long layover, that I almost stayed inside. Long layover, the city was the ride. Yeah. There's a whole philosophy of the unplanned day, the accidental city that gave itself away because the flight was long enough to let it. The layover is the gift of the schedule's debt. Paid back in city hours, 12 of them unowned. The long layover is how the best trips are born, not from the destination but the in-between. The city no one booked that I always have seen. The long layover, I ran back to the gate. Long layover, barely wasn't late. Long layover, the city in my chest. Long layover, the unplanned gave the best. Long layover, the square, the block, the door. Long layover, I need 12 hours more. Long layover, the city that I claim. Long layover, I'll never be the same. Made the city still play in my chest the whole flight. The long layover, the best night.
Day 5. Something ached, not the trip, but home that waked. I thought I left the needing comfortably behind, the experienced traveler with the experienced mind. But day 5 in the city I loved brought a corner where something in me wanted the particular warmth of the cup I make at home and the particular light of the window. I know the homesickness on night 5. The homesickness isn't about the place, it's about the version of yourself that only exists in the familiar space you thought you'd outgrown. Homesickness, I didn't expect it came. Homesickness, I didn't expect, not ashamed. Homesickness, I didn't expect the cup, the light. Homesickness, I didn't expect. It's alright. I sat with it, didn't fight the feeling. The homesickness is just the love revealing itself, the love of the particular known. The cup, the window, and the particular tone of the light through that specific glass. The homesickness says the trip can't outlast what the home holds, and that's okay. The homesickness isn't about the place, it's about the version of yourself that only exists space you thought you'd outgrown. Homesickness, I didn't expect it came. Homesickness, I didn't expect, not ashamed. Homesickness, I didn't expect the cup, the light. Homesickness, I didn't expect. It's alright. The traveler who never gets homesick isn't free, they're running. The homesickness I didn't expect was the cunning reminder that I have a home worth missing, that the cup and the window are worth the dismissing of the denial. The homesickness is love. The homesickness is proof of enough to go back to, and that's the actual gift. The homesickness I didn't expect, the lift of knowing the home was worth the trip and back. Homesickness I didn't expect, I sat with the homesickness I didn't expect, admitted it. Homesickness I didn't expect, the cup and the glass. Homesickness I didn't expect. This too shall pass into the return, which is as good as the leaving. Homesickness I didn't expect, worth believing. Homesickness I didn't expect. The love is what the trip was always proof of. The cup, the window, the light, the homesickness I didn't expect. Now known.
One bag, that's it. The rest of it didn't fit. Laid it all out on the bed like a map, the version of myself that needed all of that. Took 2/3 back and sat and looked at what remained. Funny how the less I packed, the more I gained. 3 shirts and the good jacket and the shoes that work. The version of yourself that travels light just works. Everything I left behind was never really mine. The bag is just the symptom of the thing inside. Pack light, the door swings easier. Pack light, nothing left to seize. Pack light, one bag and the open road. Pack light, that's the only load. Left the formal thing I might have needed back. Left the what if shoes in the just in case stack. The bag stood up without the zipper fighting back. Something to be said for the room to move and act like someone who arrived without their whole history. Just the essentials in the version being free. Everything I left behind was never really mine. The bag is just a symptom of the thing inside. Pack light, the door swings easier. Pack light, nothing left to seize. Pack light, one bag and the open road. Pack light, that's the only load. You don't know what you're carrying until you put it down. The coat you wear for other people, the second pair in case the town requires a different version of the one that you are. Pack light is how you find out which one travels far. Leave the armor at the check-in, leave the story on the shelf. The only bag worth carrying is the one that holds yourself. Pack light, I found what I need. Pack light, finally free. Pack light, the rope and the one bag. Pack light, no anchor, no drag. Pack light, this is the person. Pack light, I've always been certain. Pack light, that was
It's always the way. Black light from today. One bag, the door, the person I was before I tried to be more. The boarding pass, back pocket, right? The only thing I need tonight. Left the house with less than I've left with before. The boarding pass, the card, the phone, and nothing more. The particular confidence of the necessary only. The version of the self that's never lonely. For the extra stuff, just the paper in the pocket. The boarding pass is the only thing to dock it. One piece of paper is the whole of the day. The boarding pass in the back pocket keeps the weight away. Boarding pass in my back pocket, that's all. Boarding pass in my back pocket, standing tall. Boarding pass, the paper and the gate. Boarding pass in my back pocket, never late. The checking line of people with the 4-bag situation. Me with the back pocket paper and the single station of the self, ready and unencumbered. The boarding pass is where the date gets numbered into the only hour that matters. The flight boarding pass in the back pocket, doing it right. One piece of paper is the whole of the day. The boarding pass in the back pocket keeps the weight away. Boarding pass in my back pocket, that's all. Boarding pass in my back pocket, standing tall. Boarding pass, the paper and the gate. Boarding pass in my back pocket, never late. There's a version of the prepared that becomes the burden. The 12-bag traveler who's always over budgeted for every contingency. I used to be that person. The boarding pass in the back pocket is the version that trusted just the gate and just the seat. The boarding pass in the back pocket says complete. It's not the same as heavy, complete is light. The back pocket boarding pass knows I'm right. Boarding pass in my back pocket, walking through. Boarding pass in my back pocket, nothing to prove. Boarding pass, the paper and the gate. Boarding pass in my back pocket, this is great. Boarding pass, the terminal, the sky. Boarding pass in my back pocket, here's why. I travel for the one piece of paper that's enough. Boarding pass in my back pocket, that's the stuff. The pocket, the paper, the gate, already there. Boarding pass, back pocket, the best kind of prepared.
Page 1, almost full. Every stamp, a pull towards something. Yeah. Page 4 was the one I got the year of the choice. When staying would have been the easier voice. Page 7 was the one I got after the long year, when everything I thought I built went wrong. The stamp was how I said, this isn't over. Every stamp a story, every stamp a shoulder. The dates beneath the ink are just the official version. The real story was the year before the trip's immersion. Every stamp a story, dated and inked. Every stamp a story, how I finally linked. Every stamp a story, the year and the place. Every stamp a story, I found my own face. I found my own face. Page 9 was the one I got without the plan. Just the ticket and the feeling and the can of something brewing in me that said go. The stamp was how I proved that I said so. Every stamp a story of the version choosing. Every stamp a story of the self-worth using. The dates beneath the ink are just the official version. The real story was the year before the trip's immersion. Every stamp a story, dated and inked. Every stamp a story, how I finally linked. Every stamp a story, the year and the place. Every stamp a story, I found my own face. Ooh, I found my own face. See. evidence, but not the cost. The stamps don't show the year that I was almost lost before the trip that saved it. The official record keeps the date, not the heartbreak in the second thought, in the third thought, in the booking. At midnight when I finally stopped looking for permission and just bought the ticket. Every stamp a story, you gotta kick it into gear yourself. The stamp is the proof that you did. Every stamp a story. I'm reading mine now. Every stamp a story. I finally know how. Every stamp a story. The courage each time. Every stamp a story. The trip and the climb. Every stamp a story. The year and the cost. Every stamp a story. Including what I lost. Every stamp a story. The next page blank. Every stamp a story. And for that I thank the passport. Still open, the next page, still clean. Every stamp a story, the best one, not yet seen. 3 days, just me. The calendar cleared, the particular free. Booked it in the window between the way things were, in the version of the life that I preferred. Nobody to consult, the particular weight of the solo decision, and the solo plate, and the solo walk, and the solo view. 3 days alone, the thing I needed to do. The fear is just the other side of the thing you actually want. The 3 days alone is the bridge between the version and the font. 3 days alone, the only permission mine. 3 days alone, the only clock my time. 3 days alone, the choice and the wait. 3 days alone, I open my own gate. Itinerary, nothing but the feeling. The accommodation, nothing but the ceiling. And 4 walls that don't know my usual self. Just a version willing to be someone else. Long enough to find out who that is. 3 days alone, the whole answer is this. The fear is just the other side of the thing you actually want. The 3 days alone is the bridge between the version and the font. 3 days alone, the only permission mine. 3 days alone, the only clock my time. 3 days alone, the choice and the wait. 3 days alone, I open my own gate. Permission slip I had to write alone, the one that said you're allowed this. The 3 days with no explanation or dismissal from the version of yourself that needs the approval of the other to proceed. 3 days alone is how you write the slip. 3 days alone is how you own the trip. 3 days alone, I gave it to myself. 3 days alone, put everything else on the shelf. 3 days alone, the trip, the wait, the door. 3 days alone, and then 3 days more. 3 days, the door. The version of me I was before, already changing at the gate. 3 days alone, already great.
the street knows I'm going softly. Pack the bag slower than I packed it getting here. The toothbrush going last, I kept it near. All the things that lived outside the bag for days, now back inside and orderly always. Funny how the leaving asked for what the coming never did. The arriving is our hope, the departure is what's hid. I'm glad to go, I'm not ready to go. Both of these things are equally true, you know. The weight of the return, heavier than the bag. The weight of the return, nothing here to brag. Weight of the return, the city on the tongue. Weight of the return, I was barely begun. The last walk through the street before the car, the particular attention to the particular details that I'd walk past in a week if I lived here. The way the light hits the corner sharp and clear, everything sharpens on the last day through, as if the eye knows it's saying its final view. I'm glad to go, I'm not ready to go. Both of these things are equally true, you know. The weight of the return, heavier than the bag. The weight of the return, nothing here to brag. Weight of the return, the city on the tongue. Weight of the return, I was barely begun. The return is not the failure of the trip, it's the trip completing what it came to give. You can't stay, the staying would undo the particular thing that the leaving gave to you. The version of yourself that got to be just yours for a week needs the return to find its doors back into the life that holds the trip inside. The return is how the travel gets to ride with you permanently into everything after. The weight of the return, I carried it well. The weight of the return, what a story to tell. Weight of the return, the bag, the light, the street. Weight of the return, the trip made complete. Weight of the return, I'm bringing it home. Weight of the return, I was never more whole. The last street, the last light, the weight of the return, sitting just right, the back, the door, the version of me that's traveled more.
The road ahead, no question about what I said. Yeah. Told the road everything on the second hour out. The things I've been accumulating, every doubt, the thing I did and the thing that was done to me. The road received it all, the road just received it free of commentary, no not of understanding. No wisdom and no judgment and no landing on a verdict, just the asphalt and the moving. The road is the only space that takes you as you are. No backstory required, just the wheel and the star. The road doesn't judge, it just receives. The road doesn't judge whatever you believe. Road doesn't judge the speed and the silence. Road doesn't judge the beautiful violence of being exactly who you are in motion. Yeah, I've told the road what I couldn't tell the room. The confession that the windshield gives more room for than the dinner table and the couch. The road is where the real things finally vouch for themselves without the audience present. The road is where the past becomes the pleasant distance of the rear view, not the chase. The road is the only space that takes you as you are. No backstory required, just the wheel and the start. The road doesn't judge, it just receives. The road doesn't judge whatever you believe. Road doesn't judge the speed and the silence. Road doesn't judge the beautiful violence of being exactly who you are in motion. There's a therapy on the highway that no office gives, the particular kind where the moving is where the living lives. Without the chair and the careful listening face, just the road receiving everything. The grace of the ground beneath, it doesn't need the context. The road just takes the wheel and all the subtext and drives through it, past it to the other side, where the confession sat and then was satisfied. The road doesn't judge, I gave it everything. The road doesn't judge, I heard the whole thing. Road doesn't judge, the miles were the answer. Road doesn't judge, I finally found the dancer in myself, the one who's only free in motion. The road doesn't judge, the highway, the ocean. Road doesn't judge, I'm lighter now. Ooh. Road doesn't judge, it showed me how. The road still there, the confession still in the air. The road doesn't judge, just carry you through everything you are.
Not the plan, something else. The reroute, giving itself. The original was booked 6 months in advance. The reroute came with a 30-minute chance to adjust the flight for the connection missed. The airline made the call I would've dismissed as disaster, but the disaster routed me to the city that had always been the key. The plan is not the trip is what happens when the plan gives way to the actual. Rerouted and grateful, this is better. Rerouted and grateful, not to the letter. Rerouted and grateful of the original. Rerouted and grateful, the actual pinnacle. The actual pinnacle. The city that I landed in was not the one I picked, but the city that I landed in is where I got unstuck from the plan that I've been planning me for months. The reroute gave me the whole thing at once without the expectation, just the actual place. Rerouted and grateful, the best kind of grace. The plan is not the trip is what happens when the plan gives way to the actual. Rerouted and grateful, this is better. Rerouted and grateful, not to the letter. Rerouted and grateful of the original. Rerouted and grateful, the actual pinnacle. Every plan I've ever made too tight has missed the thing that only happens in the slight deviation from the route. The airline's reroute is the universe's redirect. The thing without doubt that was better than the thing I booked. The rerouted trip is where I finally looked up from the itinerary and found the place that I was actually bound. Rerouted and grateful, the city surprised me. Rerouted and grateful, nothing disguised me from the actual good of the thing. Rerouted and grateful, hear the reroute sing. Rerouted and grateful, better than the flame. Rerouted and grateful, this was always the span of what the trip was meant to be. Rerouted and grateful, finally free. The actual pinnacle, the original behind me. The reroute found me something better than the plan. ever could.
No signal, 2 bars gone, the phone a brick, I'm carrying on. First 20 minutes, checking for the bars, the particular anxiety of the start, notification that was never gonna come, the signal gone in the first hour, numb, without the feed, and then the second hour, did something that the feed had taken, gave me power. The signal coming back would have taken everything. The no signal version of the place is the only thing that sings. Somewhere with a Wi-Fi, the actual place. Somewhere with a Wi-Fi, looking at the face. Somewhere with a Wi-Fi of the thing that's real. Somewhere with a Wi-Fi is the only deal. By noon I'd stop reaching for the pocket thing. By 2 I'd found the particular ring of the place without the commentary running. The place was just the place, not the stunning caption version of the place, just the stone. Somewhere without Wi-Fi, finally alone. The signal coming back would have taken everything. The no signal version of the place is the only thing that sings. Somewhere with a Wi-Fi, the actual place. Somewhere with a Wi-Fi, looking at the face. Somewhere with a Wi-Fi of the thing that's real. Somewhere with a Wi-Fi is the only deal. The feed had been curating the experience before the experience could be itself. The no signal place put everything back on the shelf of the unmediated, just the eye and the stone and the sound of the actual place alone. From the interpretation layer, just the raw. Somewhere without Wi-Fi is where I saw the trip for the first time without the filter on. Somewhere without Wi-Fi, I finally arrived. Somewhere without Wi-Fi, better to have survived. Somewhere without Wi-Fi, the stone in the eye. Somewhere without Wi-Fi, the actual sky. Somewhere without Wi-Fi, no caption required. Exactly what I desire. The place in me. Somewhere without Wi-Fi, finally free. The signal came back. The photo could wait. Somewhere without Wi-Fi was already great. Seat by the window, 3 hours through. The stranger across with nothing to do. She asked me where I'd been and I told her everything. The kind of things I hadn't said since anything was simple. Just the facts laid out in order. Between 2 strangers doing 3 hours to the border. She listened without any frame to put me in. No context and no history, just begin. With strangers you can be the version that hasn't been explained yet. The person before the story is the best version to get. Stranger on the train, the honest conversation. Stranger on the train, no interpretation. Stranger on the train, 3 hours to tell. Stranger on the train, everything I felt. She told me something back, the kind of thing you'd only say to someone who's not listening with any of the weight of what they know about you. Just the fact of it, and she was see-through in the way that only strangers let themselves be. 3 hours on a train made us both free. With strangers you can be the version that hasn't been explained yet. The person before the story is the best version to get.
Stranger on the train,
The honest conversation,
stranger on the train,
no interpretation.
stranger on the train,
3 hours to tell
stranger on the train,
everything I felt. The therapist charges for the thing the stranger gives away for free. The particular gift of the temporary witness, the one who meets you without the history. She got off at the second to last station. I watched her find a bag with concentration. We didn't exchange anything except the hours. The train gave us the time, we gave the powers of admission. And I've been lighter ever since. The stranger on the train made the most sense.
stranger on the train,
I gave it all away.
stranger on the train,
She did the same.
stranger on the train,
The platform and the waves,
stranger on the train,
the best thing she gave. Stranger on the train was nothing permanent,
stranger on the train,
just the hours spent
stranger on the train,
in honest conversation.
stranger on the train,
The freest kind of nation. The platform, the wave, the train, still moving. The stranger, already gone. The honest version of me, still going.
Wrong turn, third left. The map said right, but the street said best. Took the road the app said wasn't there. Ended up somewhere nobody thought to share. The particular alley that the tourists missed. The kind of place that doesn't make the list. But there it was, the cafe and the square. The version of the city breathing actual air. The map was confident, the map was wrong. The map has never been where I was all along.
wrong turn, right place,
The best mistake I've made.
wrong turn, right place,
The only unafraid.
wrong turn, right place,
The alley and the square.
wrong turn, right place,
Nobody knew I'd be there. The woman in the window selling something red. The kid on the corner with the best bread. The kind of find you can't reproduce on purpose. It only gives itself when you don't deserve it. It's deliberate attention when you stumble in the wrong turn. Is how the real trip begins. The map was confident, the map was wrong. The map has never been where I was all along.
wrong turn, right place,
The best mistake I made.
wrong turn, right place,
The only unafraid.
wrong turn, right place,
The alley and the square.
wrong turn, right place,
Nobody knew I'd be there. Every trip I planned too tight, I missed a thing. The only wrong turns in the detour brings. The planned route is the route of what you already know. The wrong turn is the only way the new things show. You can't GPS your way to the unexpected. The best part of the journey is the undetected corner that you find because the battery died or the app said right, but something else inside said left, and left was everything.
wrong turn, right place,
I found the actual thing.
wrong turn, right place,
Hear the corner sing.
wrong turn, right
The map
place,
gave up on me.
wrong turn, right place,
Best thing I could be.
wrong turn, right place,
The alley and the bread.
wrong turn, right place,
Everything she said.
wrong turn, right
I'm
place,
staying for a while.
wrong turn, right place,
Earned every mile. The alley square. The wrong turn, I got me there. The map still wrong. The place still right. Economy as always. The gate. Then something changed. The check-in desk said something I misheard. Read the board and pass 3 times every word. Confirm what I've been hearing. Row 1A. The gate agent with the face that didn't say what happened. Just smiled and said enjoy. The upgrade is the universe's best deploy. I didn't earn it, I just showed up. The upgrade came filling up the cup.
upgrade, surprise,
Is this the seat?
upgrade, surprise,
This is complete.
upgrade, surprise,
The leg room and in the tray.
Upgrade surprise.
Best travel day. The champagne was the thing I'd never ordered. The seat that fully reclined when the flight was boarded. The blanket that was actually a blanket. The pillow that was actually a pillow. Let's be candid. The meal that came in courses, actual courses. The upgrade surprise, the best of external forces. I didn't earn it, I just showed up. The upgrade came filling up the cup.
Upgrade surprise.
Is this the seat?
Upgrade surprise.
This is complete.
Upgrade surprise.
The leg room in the tray.
Upgrade surprise.
Best travel day. There's a lesson in the upgrade that I'll carry. Not about deserving, that will make it ordinary. The lesson is the thing you can't predict. The grace of the unexpected, it's the trick that life plays when you stopped expecting grace. The upgrade surprise is how you find your face when the ordinary turns itself around and gives you more than you were planning to have found.
Upgrade surprise.
I reclined the whole flight.
Upgrade surprise.
The best kind of ride.
Upgrade surprise.
The champagne in the dark.
Upgrade surprise.
The leg room in the lark.
Upgrade.
I slept the actual sleep.
Upgrade.
The kind you wanna keep.
Upgrade.
I remember this for years.
Upgrade surprise.
The universe of cheers. The seat. Recline. The champagne. Fine. The upgrade surprise. Already mine. The best kind of anything unplanned. Window seat, face to the glass. The ground's still there, but not for long. Not for long. The engine's doing the thing they always do before. The runway long and lit and everything I came for. Tray table up, the seatbelt clicked in tight. Pressed my forehead to the cool of the port light. Nothing left to check, the world outside. Waiting for the moment when it slides. The ground is doing something underneath. The window is the only thing between. Window seat ritual, face to the pane. Window seat ritual, watching it change. Window seat ritual, the ground going small. Window seat ritual, I gave it my all. The city laid out like somebody's diagram. The roads that used to hold me in that traffic jam, already looking different from the altitude. The problem that I carry now a magnitude smaller than it felt. The distance does that math. The window seat is how I find the aftermath. The ground is doing something underneath. The window is the only thing between. Window seat ritual, face to the pane. Window seat ritual, watching it change. Window seat ritual, the ground going small. Window seat ritual, I gave it my all. There's a particular second when the wheels leave, and you don't know this happened till you can't believe. The ground is still there, but also not. Everything you held is everything you've got. And then the clouds come up to meet the wing, and the world below becomes a different thing. Smaller doesn't mean it matters less. It means you finally got the whole address. Window seat ritual, I watched it all go. Window seat ritual, the ground letting go. Window seat ritual, the clouds coming in. Window seat ritual, I'm already different again. Window seat ritual, face pressed to glass. Ritual, the old life past. The window, the clouds, the city getting proud. being small from here.
Two-hour delay, gate change, the board in orange, not a good sign, range. Saw the notification right there at the gate, the 2-hour bubble floating on the update. Did the thing where I checked it twice and three, as if the check-in was gonna set it free from being true. Then sat back in the chair and let the airport do its thing in there. The plan adjusted without my permission. Sometimes the best gift is someone else's decision. Delayed and fine, the gate's still orange. Delayed and fine, it's not a shortage. Delayed and fine, 2 hours nobody owns. Delayed and fine, the best time I've known. Got the coffee that I'd rush past on the way in, the bookshop that I'd walk by without weighing in, the conversation with the stranger in the middle seat about the city she was leaving and the one she'd meet. All of it the 2-hour orange block gave me, everything the scheduled life would have taken lately. The plan adjusted without my permission. Sometimes the best gift is someone else's decision. Delayed and fine, the gate's still orange. Delayed and fine, it's not a shortage. Delayed and fine, 2 hours nobody owns. Delayed and fine, the best time I've known. I spend my life resisting the delay, the thing that pushed the scheduled thing away. But the delay is where the actual living happened. The bookshop and the stranger and the coffee that lasted into something I'd remember more than the destination. The 2-hour orange block became the foundation of the trip. The best part wasn't where I landed, the delay is where the whole thing was candid. Delayed and fine, I took back the time. Delayed and fine, every hour mine. The gate's still orange glow, best thing not to know. The stranger, the book,
Delayed and fine,
one more look.
delayed and fine,
The board changed green,
delayed and fine.
best delay I've seen. The gate now green, the delay a dream. The 2 hours nobody planned, everything I understand. The shop, the things, the hand putting down. The magnet was the obvious choice. I held it for a while, put it back and moved to the ceramic tile with the name of the city in the font that always looks like someone's interpretation of the place in books. Designed for people who collect the proof of going, but didn't quite end up with what the going was showing. The souvenir is the place saying, take a piece of me. The memory is the place saying, I'm already in you free. What I didn't buy is still the city, what I didn't buy. And isn't it a pity, what I didn't buy? I'm carrying more, what I didn't buy is what the trip is for. Walked out empty-handed from the shop, the particular lightness of the full stop on the souvenir collection. Just the memory, the smell, the street, the square, the permanent, free of the thing already in the body, not the shelf. What I didn't buy is the trip itself. The souvenir is the place saying, take a piece of me. The memory is the place saying, I'm already in you free. still the city, what I didn't buy. And isn't it a pity, what I didn't buy? I'm carrying more, what I didn't buy is what the trip is for. The bag on the return is lighter than the going, not because I packed better, because the knowing of what actually lasts finally became clear. The magnet would have sat in a drawer somewhere, but the square at midnight with the particular stone, the smell of the bread that's permanently home in the body, that's what I bought, nothing to show. What I didn't buy, that's everything I know. What I didn't buy, already with me. What I didn't buy, already free. What I didn't buy is lighter than the shelf. What I didn't buy is actually myself carrying the smell of the stone, the square. What I didn't buy, I'm bringing everywhere. What I didn't buy is more than the trip. What I didn't buy is the best thing I've kept. The shop behind me, the magnet's still there. What I didn't buy, all